Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Austin Brown. Today I'm here with Austin Mosley. He's the sports editor for The Vista. Austin, could you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
My name's Austin Mosley. I grew up in Edmond. I just went to Santa Fe, which is just right up the street. I started out as a biology major here at UCO, but now I'm transferring into journalism, and I've been the sports editor here for just a little over a year now, and I'm really loving it.
Gotcha. Okay. With baseball season in full swing, could you tell us a little bit about what our baseball team has been up to?
Yeah, so this year, the baseball team, the Broncos, they started out pretty poorly. They went down to a tournament, I think it was in Texas, and they started the season 1-4.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're on a 26-7 run since then, and they're first in the MIAA. They're 19-5. Just last year they had 20 total wins in the MIA for total wins, but now they're 19 with still 11 games left in the conference. So they're playing really well.
Could any of the success be due to Justin Brown?
Definitely. This is Justin Brown's second year here, and really he's hitting 300, so he's a pretty good hitter.
Mm-hmm.
But what's really been put him over the top this year is his clutch performances. There was a couple games a couple weeks ago where he just had some clutch performances where he just had a walk-off single for the win. And I think
two of them in a row, right?
Two of them in a row, 2 games in a week. So just his performance in the clutch has been really impressive this year.
And is there anything else that could maybe be due to that success? Why the baseball team, other than Justin?
Yeah, the baseball team this year, it's been kind of weird because they lost a lot of talent last year. They lost a pitcher who was drafted to the MLB, I think in the 7th round. They lost an All-American in John Camies. But last year, the best hitter had a .325 average, and this year they have 3 players hitting over that mark. And I think a lot of that has to do with a majority of their team. They're seniors. They're an upper level team. They have a lot of upperclassmen, and I think just them being comfortable in the program has a lot to do with it.
Gotcha. And when's the baseball team's next game?
They actually play in 15 minutes, so if you can run out to Broncho Field right now, you can make it.
Gotcha. And on the other side of the diamond, what has our softball team been up to?
Softball this year, they've been struggling a little bit compared to years past. I think last year they had a 48-11 record, and this year they're around 25-14, something like that. So they've been struggling a little bit, but hitting-wise, they're hitting really well, but they haven't been able to rack up as many wins as they'd like to.
Gotcha. I see you did a story with Joby Heath. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
So Joby Heath, she actually went to Santa Fe too, so we went to the same school at the same time, so I know her a little bit. She's a fantastic athlete. While she was at Santa Fe, she actually she started on the championship basketball team her freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a really good athlete. But this year with the Broncos, she moved up from left field. Now she's playing third base, and she's probably the best hitter on the team this year. She's hitting over 400. She's has a team high 6 home runs.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just been playing really well overall.
Gotcha. And their next game is when?
They have a doubleheader on Saturday against Northeastern at 2-4. So, and it's at home, so if you guys can make it, definitely go out and watch them.
And on to the gridiron. You had a feature story with Clay McKenzie. Could you tell us about that?
So Clay McKenzie last year, he injured his knee. He had a season-ending knee injury in the second game last year. And he's very close. He's in about like the top 10 in like 8 different categories, I think, for the Bronco program. So he was looking to break some records last year, and now he gets a 6th year, and he's hoping to come back better than ever.
Is that legal?
To get a 6th year, yeah, I think. And we had a basketball player too. We had Corbin Byford just this past year. He got a 6th year just because of the injury and everything, and he didn't play enough games. So they granted him an injury so he could play this year.
Gotcha. So Austin, do you have anything coming up in the Vista next week?
Yeah, so this upcoming week we have a feature story over a tennis player, Laetitia Charbonnet. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but she's been really, really great this year, along with the whole tennis team. Actually, I think they're top 5 in the country overall. So yeah, we have a feature over her this week, and I think it's going to be pretty great.
All right, you guys make sure to check it out. Well, thank you, Austin, for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
If you guys could like and subscribe to our channel, highly appreciate it. See you guys next week. Peace.